Hello people, welcome to another one of Moosend's YouTube videos. My name is Virginia, and what we'll discuss today is one of the topics that leave email marketers perplexed. If you didn't guess, our video is all about email marketing metrics and the reasons why you should care. As a senior SEO specialist, I've been faced with the same riddle one too many times. Where do I go after a prospect opens the email? Why is my deliverability rate important? And what are the metrics I shouldn't care about? Let me shine some light on what you should and shouldn't be looking for. Those of you who have watched our previous video should know all about email open rates and how you can boost them by now. But for those of you who didn't, let me explain. Your email open rate is a metric that measures the percentage of recipients who open a particular email campaign or message. It should look kind of like this. To simplify things, your open rate is calculated by dividing the number of unique opens by the number of your delivered emails, which is the total number minus the number of email bounces. Multiply that by 100% and you'll get your percentage. A good rule of thumb to understand whether or not your open rate is good is for the number to approach about a quarter of your mailing list. Of course, this depends mainly on the size of your list, how segmented your campaign was, and what your industry average is. According to a research conducted by Moosend.com, the average open rate across all industries is around 20%. But why should you care about that? Your open rates can showcase valuable information that span from the effectiveness of your subject line right down to your deliverability and the ROI your email marketing campaigns offer you. It can also indicate your audience's engagement with your brand and how effective or not your segmentation and personalization is. Generally speaking, your email open rate pinpoints the loyalty and effectiveness of your brand prospect interaction. Moosend tracks such interactions like this. It's an automation process. You just set your campaign and forget it. And in that case, our campaign did pretty good. Just keep something in mind here. Email open rates do have limitations. Moosend's campaign did very well, but this doesn't give me any insight on the actions end user took when they opened the email or how long they spent reading it. This is why you need the metric that follows. Despite the popularity of the email open rate, the click-through rate, or CTR, is where the magic happens. By definition, your CTR is the number of subscribers who clicked on a link on your email body, be it your CTA or something random. Here's how to calculate it. If we can claim that your open rate calculates the interested ones, the CTR calculates the ones more likely to convert, mainly because it's a clear indicator of your email marketing campaign's performance. The industry averages go like this. As you can see, manufacturing and health have the highest CTR, while the finance sector scored the lowest of the batch. On average, the CTR across all industries is about 8%. Your CTR is important because it can provide insights into engagements, CTA efficiency, and of course, your conversion. Not to mention that it's a great indicator to help you understand what type of content drives more clicks. Here's what your CTR looks like on Moosend's platform. Again, tracking the CTR is automatic with Moosend. You set your campaign and the parameters and look at your reporting later. Of course, your CTR doesn't prove anything on its own. You need to see this email metric in relation to other metrics as well to have a holistic view of your email marketing campaign. After all, your CTR is nothing more than an indicator of success, not the indicator of success. Well, this is one of our sad metrics. Your unsubscribe rate showcases how many users simply don't like to receive your content and choose to unsubscribe from your email list. To calculate it, just do this. Divide the number of unsubscribers by the number of emails delivered, aka the emails sent minus your bounced ones, and then multiply that by 100% to get the percentage. Here are the unsubscribe rates per industry, by the way. Your unsubscribers are quite important for a number of reasons. First of all, they are a clear indicator of your list's health. As harsh as this might sound, a consistently high unsubscribe rate might pinpoint a fault in your lead gen efforts or your sending frequency. Secondly, a high unsubscribe rate could showcase bad targeting or not interesting content. Perhaps you need to refine your targeting efforts and better personalize your content to seem more appealing. The unsubscribe rate is one of the email metrics Moosend tracks, like here. Not too shabby, especially since it doesn't grow quicker than our list growth, which is yet another problem. If your list growth is slower than the rate your unsubscribers increase, you might need to look into your deliverability and reputation, which is exactly the metric we'll discuss next. Email deliverability is probably one of the most important email metrics to track, as it refers to the ability of an email to reach the recipient's inbox without being sent to the spam or junk folder. Your email deliverability reflects the effectiveness of your email marketing campaigns. To find your email deliverability rate, simply divide the number of delivered emails by the number of emails sent. Then, multiply that by 100% and boom, that's your percentage. But why is it so important? Number one, it's all about visibility. High deliverability equals more visibility and better audience engagement. Number two, your sender reputation will thank you. Internet service providers and email filters are all about evaluating your sender reputation, so it's crucial if you want to hit the inbox. Number three, good deliverability equals trust. Emails that go straight to inbox are recognizable and build credibility, unlike anything you could find in the spam folder. But the holy grail is your ROI. Email deliverability is directly linked to your email marketing campaign's ROI, as they get a better chance of engagement, conversion, and revenue. Low deliverability means low ROI. And number four, it is also linked to the health of your email list. Clean procedures, clean email list, and being compliant with the Can-Spam Act and GDPR will do the trick. By prioritizing deliverability, you can maximize the reach and impact of your email marketing campaigns, strengthen your brand's reputation, and achieve better overall marketing results. But if your deliverability is so important, what happens with your revenue? Your revenue or conversion rate is the true end-all be-all of a successful email marketing campaign. Your revenue per campaign is the revenue that an email marketing campaign scored. It looks a little like this. As you can see from the formula, this metric measures the amount of revenue generated as a direct result of a specific email marketing campaign. This could be the total revenue generated from sales, conversion, or other desired actions that can be directly attributed to the campaign, divided by the number of emails or campaigns sent. The great scenario is for all of your email campaigns to generate revenue, but this is not something you should be looking for, if I'm honest. This could be considered to be the most important metric in our video for several reasons. It's a fantastic performance indicator as it shows the effectiveness of your email campaign. The best performing campaigns will show you what strategies, content, and offers work best for your audience. It allows you to make data-driven decisions for your email marketing strategy, due to the insights they provide. It shows you proper resource allocation and prioritizes your email campaigns accordingly. This will, in return, show you how to align your email marketing and business goals. Of course, to understand what drives revenue and whether or not this revenue is something you should strive for, you should examine it in conjunction with other relevant metrics. Your open rates and click-through rates combined with your revenue per campaign will give you an understanding of the effectiveness and impact of your email marketing campaigns. Another sub-metric, your bounce rate, is something to be aware of. It looks like this. Your bounce rate is what you get when you divide the number of bounced emails by the number of emails sent, and then multiply by 100%. But it is a little more complicated than that. You see, there are two types of bounces, one a little more dangerous than the other. The soft bounces are those that are not your fault. They are delivery failures that occur due to temporary issues, such as a full mailbox. A soft bounce means that the email could potentially be delivered successfully if you try again. The hard bounces are your fault. They occur when an email fails to be delivered due to permanent reasons. An invalid or non-existent email address is one of those reasons. These bounces are typically caused by factors like typos in the email addresses or accounts that are no longer in use. A hard bounce pinpoints faults in your list hygiene, and high bounce rates could showcase flaws in your list quality as a whole. Cleaning your list will minimize the possibility of hard bounces. But what else makes a bounce rate important? It all traces back to your email deliverability. Internet service providers or ISPs take bounce rates into account when deciding the folder where your email should land. A high bounce rate could signal poor list hygiene or spam-like behavior and lead to low deliverability rates. Reducing your bounce rates means you boost your email deliverability. Not to mention how negatively a high bounce rate can impact your email marketing cost and earn you a bad reputation with email service providers and platforms. Many providers will charge based on the number of emails sent, and reducing your bounce rate optimizes the cost itself. Ideally, you want your bounce rate to be 0, but you'll never reach that. So make sure to clean your list, use double opt-in to validate email addresses, and maintain a healthy sender reputation. But enough about the metrics that can make or break your efforts. What are some metrics that make zero difference for your email marketing campaigns? As with everything, email marketing does have some vanity metrics that you shouldn't spend any time and effort on. Let me tell you the 3 basic ones. The total number of subscribers. This is something like the total number of views on a social media post. It doesn't indicate any action. Subscribers are worth a lot, of course, but only if they engage with your content. One single campaign's performance. This is not something that will help you understand how users interact with your content, no matter how successful this campaign was. Always look at it in relation to benchmark, trends, and data from previous email marketing campaigns. One single metric in isolation, just a high open rate or a high CTR, indicate nothing. Make sure to look at your metrics as chapters to a story and make data-driven decisions based on the insights they give you. Remember that the relevance and importance of metrics can vary depending on what you're after and what your business goals overall are. It's crucial to define the metrics that align with your objectives and track them consistently over time. That's the only way to understand progress, what you need to improve, and how to optimize your email marketing efforts. And there you go, guys. All the email marketing metrics you need to get started, all in one place. Don't forget to follow us, click on the subscribe button, and leave us some feedback in the comments. Stay tuned for more.